Dad Coaster Company. Welcome to day 2 of Halloweekends here at Cedar Point. We had a fantastic day yesterday here. This park totally transformed when the sun went down. It turned into basically a horror film. There was so many different fun things to do. Scare actors, walking around scaring people, a bunch of night rides last night. It was so much fun. Nice surprises last night. Gemeni was an awesome, or not Gemeni, Magnum was such an awesome night ride. That was such a surprise last night. But today, here, day 2, gonna knock out some coasters that the group I'm here with have not ridden yet. I think we're gonna do another ride on Millennium. Got a second ride on Sub Vengeance last night, night ride. So overall, looking forward to today. Just gonna kind of wing it today a little bit after we get these last few coasters knocked out. So let's do it. We were here 12 hours ago, and it's crazy just how different this park feels during the day versus the nighttime whenever this place transforms into a giant Halloween fest. Alright, so we are going straight to Millennium Force for the first ride today. Hopefully we get some better luck with this ride today than we did yesterday. It seemed to keep breaking down yesterday, so hopefully we don't experience too much downtime today. Just got off Millennium Force, solid ride. We rode towards the front in row 3. The airtime was really solid in the front, a lot better than the airtime yesterday in the back. So it was kind of a surprise, but yeah, solid ride this morning on Millennium. All right, up next we're going to be checking out Rougarou. This is one of the ones we did not get on yesterday. So B&M floorless, a lot better than Mantis. For Rougarou, or Rougarou, however you want to pronounce it. Pretty solid ride, floorless. Nothing too special, you know, just same old Rougarou. It's a fun little ride though. Check it out. Next we're going to be checking out Iron Dragon. It's been a hot minute since I've been on this coaster as well. From what I remember, it's a pretty fun ride, so I'm pretty excited to check this out once again. So far, we've been here less than an hour, and this is already our 3rd coaster. So far it's been a lot better than yesterday as far as crowds go. This is the last day of operations for Cedar Point for the year. It's October 30th today, so yeah, so far so good. Weather-wise, it's a bit chilly. It's in the 50s today. It was in the 50s yesterday, so no winds though, as you might expect being on Lake Erie. But yeah, overall it's been a pretty solid day so far. All right, just got off Iron Dragon. That is not as good as what I remember. Honestly, if there's anything that you have to skip, you can skip Iron Dragon. It's all right. It is really cool though when you get to the second part of that ride, when you get real close to the water, going through the helix and stuff. That part's pretty fun. But other than that, it's not much going on. Whenever you were on a lift hill for Iron Dragon, you could kind of see what was going on behind these walls for Top Thrill Dragster. They had a lot of track taken out and a lot of construction going on, so it will be interesting to see what happens. All right, now we're here to send it on Power Tower. It's been a minute since I've been on a drop tower, so we'll see how this goes. Alright, so Power Tower was a little sneaky. It was it didn't look like it was gonna be as good as it was, but yeah, pretty solid SNS drop tower. Alright, now we're knocking out Corkscrew, one of the classics here at Cedar Point. Obviously nothing special about Corkscrew, but now we are over here getting in line for Magnum again. Since we rode it at night last night, we're gonna check it out during the day.
There's DMs and out of here. But my DMs are not all clear because Skylar's sister is also in my DMs. Wow.
Alright, so our ride on Magnum last night was definitely way better than today. It wasn't a bad ride today, it was just, that ride last time was just awesome. Although the ride operator running the microphone in the station on Magnum was a menace. He was just roasting everybody and anybody, including his coworkers. It's kind of creating a toxic work environment, but it's the last day of the season, so he said, screw it, I'm doing whatever I want. Next up, we're gonna go check out Gemeni over here. Also, just a little promo for Backbeat Barbecue. It's a good place, check it out if you're hungry here at Cedar Point. All right, so Cedar Point just came in clutch. They got some of these glasses straps, you know, for people like me who wear glasses, who may not want to take them off, put them in their pockets on certain rides. Well, these things have came in clutch. They just strap around your head like this. Yeah, it says Cedar Point on it. Good to go. These feel really secure, really sturdy. I got like a $5 pair at Walmart that broke before I even used them, so I'm really happy they have these here. Thanks for coming in clutch, Cedar Point. Gemini was a lot of fun. Only complaint is that the final brake run, literally the lap bar just straight into my gut. The brakes hit so hard at the end. Other than that, it was a really fun ride. A lot of decent airtime on that one. All right, so here is a credit that I still need to get here at Cedar Point Cedar Creek Mine Ride. I am really excited about this just because I don't have this credit.
Hey Blake, save one row. That sounds awesome.
Alright, so Mine Ride was pretty decent. Let's say if you have kids and you want to start them off on a coaster, Mine Ride is the perfect ride here to start them out on. No crazy drops, no crazy elements. There was a helix towards the end. Yeah, just a fun little family coaster, starter coaster for kids for sure. Today for lunch we're going to be doing Melt Bar and Grilled. I've had Melt once in Columbus, Ohio. I've never been to the one here at Cedar Point. Melt is obviously well known for a fantastic experience here at Cedar Point. So Melt is on a hour and 15-minute wait, of course. So we are going to go do Windseeker, I believe. And over here you can see construction is going for the new Boardwalk area, where they're going to have the new Wild Mouse coaster. Also where Wicked Twister used to be. RIP Wicked Twister.
Welcome back, Myers. How was your ride?
The Windseeker was fun. You could get some awesome views of the park, and then also you could get some good views of the construction area where the new boardwalk area is going to be here at Cedar Point. So yeah, fun ride. And we finally made it inside of Melt. You can see in the menu they have the different options here, and they integrate the coaster logos here in the menu, which is pretty neat. Back here.
This is a plate that kind of like in the can.
So I got the chicken bacon ranch mac here at Melt. It was very good. We also got some fried mozzarella for our appetizer. But solid food choice here at Cedar Point. You can't go wrong with Melt. All the food here in general is just overall really good for a regional amusement park like Cedar Point. Very good food. All right, so we have time for about one more ride here before we head home. We're gonna send it on Maverick for our last ride of Halloweekends 2022. Maverick was awesome as always. Second ride on it this trip, but still problems with these Intamins, man. The reliability broke down again. It broke down yesterday when we were on the final brake run. It broke down today while we were in line, so it was down for probably about 20 minutes or so. So thankfully they got it back up and running. We were able to ride. So now we are heading towards the gift shops to get some merch, and then we are bouncing. Well, merch has been gotten. Fun day 2 here at Halloweekends. Last day of the season for Cedar Point. Fantastic time here, fantastic 2 days. If you're ever considering coming out here for Halloweekends next year, do it. You won't regret it. It's awesome again how the park transforms from daytime to the nighttime fun, thrills, chills of Halloweekends with the scare zones, scare mazes, haunts. We didn't do any of the haunts or scare mazes, but just going through those scare zones alone was just awesome. The way they have it all set up, I was really impressed with it. Food here this weekend was awesome, so don't underestimate the food here. But anyway, again, if you're going to Halloweekends, thinking about it in the future, I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching, guys.